Team's a little much better than the last team I played. They got 99 and a 90. Yeah, this team's solid.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome everyone to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics
45 points a game last 30 days. What the hell?
His true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. Hey, Steve, two defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They got Porzingis. Hardaway is out there with Jones. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And for the Bulls, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Allen out there with Johnson. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gasol. And at the 5 down low. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Johnson against Hardaway. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Aldridge. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
There we go.
And
In
off the left side
the
of the
twos
rim,
now?
and
We're
it
hitting the
swirls
twos?
in for him.
No doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it. Already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
He's definitely getting stronger and more physical.
Ooh, nice play.
You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy,
Ooh, I had
the
him.
limit on what he can accomplish.
Hardaway goes in.
Ooh, watch it, watch it. Don't get him hurt. Don't get him hurt.
So one free throw coming up.
Who was the foul on
Just
Aldridge?
flew it off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
And
Oh, yeah, it was
this
on
is
Aldridge.
his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jesus, what's up with those camera angles?
That free throw good from
Yeah,
Hardaway.
they were really shaking the
And Hardaway's
shaking that
nickname
shit, huh? Shaking the
from his
fans, shaking the
grandmother.
stadium.
She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
That one drops for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Hardaway against Johnson. Tatum down low. Out to Hardaway. Down low. He's thrown by Ingles. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I
thought I had him
play
down-
by Joe Ingles.
down the lane.
Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Outside Tatum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Jones. Gasol with
I
the
should have kicked it
defensive
out to Nowitzki.
And
I mean,
Zorel will bring it up for the
Porzingis.
Bulls. They trail by 3. And guys, this
That was
is the
nice play.
first they're seeing of Boston.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
Hardaway passes to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. And Jones has it in the corner. Over Allen. Takes the elbow jumper
Nice.
and trains it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier
Gotta get
said
them 2-point shots
than
down.
done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd.
Damn, Magic.
With every make, it wasn't pretty.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. The pass to Zerbiak. Back to Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from
Gotta
there.
watch Magic going, taking little Smith to the paint.
Smith against Johnson. Pass to Sprewell.
Oh, damn, what? He flew right by me.
So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
On the wing, Hughes. He's guarded by Collins.
I'm not really sure what I did there. I wanted to kick it back out, and I changed my mind.
And he lobs it up toward the
Jesus.
rim. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the pass there
Damn it.
floated
Screw that
to
shit
the
up.
precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And slam dunk by Camby.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Johnson against Smith. Here's Sprewell. Rebound Boston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
I thought Zerbiak was going to stay at the 3-point line, but
Here's Sprewell. Guarded by Zerbiak. Here's Sprewell. He squares
Damn.
up and sinks it. Sprewell's got 5 now. Tie game and some big points.
17-17 in the first. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
That's a lot of points.
And we welcome
Benny
you
the
back
Bull.
to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys. What have they
Not a
been
shit
doing
on his
and
head.
not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got Collins. Williams is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Sprewell in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Collins Collins kicks to Williams. And the basket
Damn,
is
I
good.
leave that guy over for a second.
Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Sprewell. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Come on. Why didn't I just go to the hole with that?
Overall, they did
I thought that was an easy
settle
jumper,
for
though.
Bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
From the line. Pulled
Damn,
the shot
Sprewell.
to the left, but the bounce
Chill.
goes his way. Sprewell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to
I
do
don't
that.
know why no one came over and defended that dude.
And we're a
That was
little over a
weird.
minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Defensive
Okay, well, let's go down
breakdown.
to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. And here's Tatum for 3. A rebound by Johnson. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dishes it to Gasol from 15 feet away. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist. Gasol. Johnson's got 8 points.
With capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor, we're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Johnson against Hardaway. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Eddie Jones. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Chicago calls timeout. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Celtics, they're really happy with the way they're playing. Definitely.
So what the hell?
upswing. Everyone doing their part.
And then Jones with the jam.
I had a feeling he was going to pass it to him
A
because
young guy with
the
maturity,
point guard wasn't
awareness,
moving.
and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Aldridge. They grab their own miss. Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And here is Tatum. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. To the paint.
Ah!
Aldridge. Oh, and
I got a little
fast break
greedy
for
with
the
that one.
Bulls.
He wasn't open. I was trying to anticipate him being open.
Allen in the post, working on Jones. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, Porzingis
Just
got out there
wanting
quick.
it more there. You gotta like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
1:22 left now here in the second. Outside Aldridge. Passes it to Johnson. And Boston with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
So they take the lead. Jones has got 7 now in this
That was a
quarter.
big shot right there.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
On the wing, Johnson. It's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
On the wing, Hardaway. Over Johnson. And it's Jason Tatum.
No.
That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And some
I love when
changes
the
here for
guys,
the Celtics.
they come off the bench and do
Willis
the
comes in
exact
for
same
Porzingis,
animation.
And it's Cassell in for Hardaway. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock
Love
and
in
the
the
game
game,
clock.
they pass the ball and I'm not even
Just
ready.
pretty well.
Like, the camera angle is still on the
Inside.
bench.
Gasol
Oh,
trying to free himself up.
What?
Aldridge. Good.
the
Aldridge
hell?
has got his
It
second
was all
basket of
over
the
him.
night.
Some people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. To the wing right side. Here's Cassell.
That was terrible.
That's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
That was a terrible
so that'll be
possession.
it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rolls out. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What's Shaq got to say?
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they
Man,
had a
Magic's
slight
so
edge.
good.
They really worked hard late in the half. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserve.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game the way they play defense.
Oh my God.
I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
67%.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back
I mean,
to
I'm
Kevin
shooting
Harlan
68,
for
but
the start of the third period.
Defense has got to step up. Defense has got to step up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court right now for the Celtics, Jones is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Porzingis. And it's Tatum in at the small
come
forward
on.
position.
Capable of making shots, Marc Gasol able to do everything you want at that center position.
Now Tatum. He kicks
What
it to
the hell?
Jones. Now the pass to Nowitzki. A fader. Tatum no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Give me that.
Rejected by Nowitzki. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And
I don't
he's
know
all
what Ray Allen
over
was
that
thinking.
Shot. Has it read the whole way.
taking a
Gets the
floater with
position
nobody
he
in front of him?
needs to make a play.
Plumlee is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Shooting the floater.
Here is Plumlee.
Oh, give me that.
Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Porzingis finds Nowitzki. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
That wasn't pretty, but
Really
we got it done.
Unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Tipped away. Plumlee dishes to Allen. Plumlee against Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. The shot
Damn.
from the low post is good. Johnson's got 12. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now?
Yeah, that's how it got to be on Ingles, right? Yeah, I was gonna
As
say.
it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing.
What is that bullshit?
You don't know about it, whether you see it or not.
That's stupid.
So
A
live
5-second call, I got
sports,
a half a
especially
second
the
to pass the
NBA
ball in.
Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man. I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just flying up and down the court, 9 straight in transition.
The Celtics have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
Johnson surveying the floor. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor.
Ah!
Now here is Hardaway. He has 5, 6 to shoot. Tatum passes to Nowitzki, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shit.
To the paint, here's Plumlee.
Good defense.
Another shot, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Plumlee's got now for Chicago.
That was a nice pass.
This is what the
Find Plumlee
analytics
down low.
prefer.
But
Shots at the
I
rim
gotta be better than that.
or from 3.
Time
Just
called
Nowitzki's
here. The
slow.
Celtics decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Outside Tatum. This is it to Nowitzki. Yep, it counts. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's worked like a charm.
Chicago calls timeout. Boston making some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Porzingis. Hughes comes in for Jones. And it's Dennis Smith in for Hardaway. Here is Plumlee.
no, get out of here.
And Willis pulls
I
it
was
down.
gonna say.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Hughes.
In there. Let's
And
go.
He makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Playing with high energy.
My man's got some
outworking the
silver
defense
hair.
up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Bulls making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Tatum. Aldridge, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Good play. Good play.
Aldridge has got 6 points.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Outside Tatum. 1:06 left to play in the third. Nowitzki, no good. Bulls trailed by 3.
The guy kind of stuck on Nowitzki, surprised me. I thought he was gonna have an open 3 for sure.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 7. rebound by the Celtics.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Dude, what position is
You're right.
Sprewell
And
playing?
with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. All alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Pass to Sprewell. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Hughes.
Ah!
Right there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point
Let's go,
lead
baby.
as we wrap up
Big
the
third quarter, baby. Big
And
third
they've
quarter.
done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing
Billy
with
Donovan.
his team in the huddle.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan,
All
as you
right.
can tell, not too
Okay.
happy.
Why is
failing to
Nowitzki
get back
bringing
on
the ball up
defense.
right now?
A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Aldridge out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Allen, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Sprewell in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's a big rebound.
7-3, Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jones checked in for Hughes. Hardaway is subbed in for Dennis Smith. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Sprewell, the pass to Aldridge. To the middle.
Ah.
It'll go.
Just
The
switched
Boston
off
lead
of
is cut to
Porzingis.
just 7 points in
Off
the
of
basket from
Nowitzki.
Allen.
Damn it.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Nowitzki kicks to Hardaway. Outside Tatum. Nowitzki left side.
Oh my, I don't know how that went in, but I'll take it.
Got the lead back up to 9 now for Boston.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the pass to Gasol. Sinks that one from the post.
What you know about Marc Gasol's game is he has a fantastic feel working down there in the interior.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3.
Ah, come on,
Chicago
Tatum.
grabs the miss.
Get that release down.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Ingles with the ball. Allen dishes to Gasol. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Bulls trail by 9. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, let's close this game out.
Celtics
Let's go.
leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Over Johnson. Hardaway.
I gotta work on those pull-up.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4.
Those pull-up twos are my problem right now. I can get them open.
Ingles passes to Gasol.
I can get a lot of those. I just
Ingles.
it's not been
And the
able to
call
drain them.
on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Joe Ingles has made himself into an offensive threat, and defenses have taken notice.
And so he hits both.
All right, we're up by
He's living
5.
there tonight, a tough guy to guard.
Slow this down, get a
The
bucket.
bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Come on.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Bulls trail by 5. Johnson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again.
Let's go.
I'm
Big play,
surprised
big
they
play.
couldn't execute.
Big stop.
The Bulls making
Big
a switch.
bucket.
Aldridge is checked in. And that one falls for Tatum. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pass to Aldridge. Nowitzki with it. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Their defensive transition is terrible.
Elusive offensively. Tatum's scoring potential is through the roof.
Down low. Here's Gasol. And
What the hell happened there?
Assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 8. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play.
I'm sorry, I'm a mess.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
That free throw good from Allen. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Tatum passes to Nowitzki. Eddie Jones on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. And it's good, 2 points.
Understanding the importance of momentum here, LaMarcus takes matters into his own hands.
Right side Hardaway. Connects from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, credit them for
I
maintaining.
I got to get my
that
releases
aggression,
down,
even
man. I
being
almost
up this much.
blew a wide
They
open
don't
shot
want
right
to
there.
leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to
Dude,
keep
why do
the
they keep
ball
passing it
out of his hand.
to
He's
Tatum?
really
What
seemed
the
to
hell?
feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Wait, what? Why is that my ball? He passes right to me. I stepped out of bounds.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Passes it to Nowitzki. Back to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Allen. Ingles kicks to Aldridge. Allen outside. Gasol passes to Allen. And the Bulls with another miss. And so
Woo.
it's the Boston Celtics with the W.
That game was weird, man.
This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
I'll take it, though.
out of
I'll take
at
it.
Crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that
Jason
about wraps
Tatum
it
getting
up
another
for
player
Steve
of the
Smith,
game.
Greg Anthony and David Aldridge. This
Magic
is
and
Kevin
Gasol
Harlan thanking
were
you
tough
for
covers.
tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.